Hitagi was born into a fairly affluent family, her father having a fairly high position in a foreign corporation, allowing them to afford living in a mansion. As a child, she was sick with a life-threatening illness, and had to go through a dangerous operation that almost killed her. During this time, seeking relief, her mother ended up joining a strange cult. Hitagi did end up surviving the operation, and recovered fully from her illness, but by that point, her mother had already become immersed in the cult, and the two slowly grew more and more distant as their relationship deteriorated. 1. During middle school, she was a highly athletic member of the track and field club. In this time, she met Tsuruga Kanbaru, who grew to love the girl, and together, they formed the Valhalla combo. Later, the mother, now fully brainwashed by the cult, invited a high-ranking member to their house, who, under the pretense of a ritual, attempted to rape Hitagi, who fought back by hitting the man with a spiked shoe. This retaliation made the cult penalize Hitagi's mother, who ended up giving over most of their property to the cult, leaving them in a much worse financial situation. Some time after this, Hitagi ended up witnessing the weight crab, a god who, at the unconscious request of the girl, took her emotional pain away, removing the regret and sadness she felt over how her relationship with her mother ended up. The crab, however, unable to distinguish between physical and emotional weight, also removed most of her physical weight, leaving her at only 5 kilograms. Now saddled with this oddity, she began searching for ways to remove this affliction, and in doing so, ran into 5 con men. The first, Daisha Keiki, after having learned of her situation, decided to go against his usual methods and actually attempted to help the girl, first by destroying the cult that the mother was brainwashed into. However, this did not work, as the mother simply moved on into a higher-ranking cult. Having judged that the mother would never be a good influence on Hitagi, Keiki decided to split her from the family, taking high amounts of money from them and thereby forcing them to divorce, with Hitagi being taken in by her father. Keiki, however, did not account for Hitagi's own feelings, being unable to understand them, and so she went on to resent him for destroying her family. Now in poverty from Keiki's actions, as well as the 4 other swindlers she ran into, Hitagi and her father moved from their mansion to a very small apartment in Tamikura Apartments, and the girl enrolled into Naoetsu Private Academy. Following after Hitagi, Kanbaru entered Naoetsu, and tried to help Hitagi from her affliction, but she responded violently, similarly to her response to Koyomi. As a result, Kanbaru kept her distance from Hitagi ever since, thinking that it was the only way she could help her loved one.